How did a 14-year-old boy, with no physical evidence against him, get strapped into an adult electric chair and executed in under 90 days? Make sure to keep watching to learn more about the crimes he allegedly committed, his final words, and his last meal. Welcome to Deathrow Diaries. Today we're uncovering the tragic, deeply disturbing story of George Stinney Jr., the youngest person executed in 20th century America under one of the most shocking judicial failures in history. In spring 1944, Jim Crow laws ruled Alcolu, South Carolina. Segregation was enforced by railroad tracks and by chilling fear. Into this backdrop stepped George, a shy 14-year-old who loved flowers and cows. On March 23rd, two white girls, Betty June, 11, and Mary Emma, 7, asked George and his younger sister for help finding flowers. That was the last time they were seen alive. Hours later, their bodies were found in a shallow ditch. George's name was drawn into the horror. CTA, if you're shocked by how fast this escalated, hit like and share so more people can hear this story. The next morning, George was arrested. No parents, no lawyer. Under hours of pressure, authorities claimed he confessed verbally. No signed statement, no record of anyone else being present. His father lost his job. The family fled after threats of lynching. In April, George faced a 2-hour trial. A tax lawyer turned court-appointed defense called no witnesses. The prosecution only used the sheriff's claim of confession. The all-white jury deliberated less than 10 minutes before convicting him. No appeal, no mercy. On June 16, 1944, at 7:30 a.m., George, a frail 95-pound 14-year-old, walked into Columbia's electric chamber clutching his Bible. He had to sit on it to reach the chair's straps. The adult-size mask slipped as 2,400 volts coursed through his body, all caught on record. He broke into tears. When asked for last words, he quietly answered, "No, sir," and shook his head twice. Unlike many death row inmates, George was served the standard prison fare. There was no special last meal on record. He ate what every other prisoner received that morning. George was buried in an unmarked grave, effectively erased. But the story didn't end there. In December 2014, a judge vacated his conviction. They found his trial violated every notion of due process. The defense was essentially absent, and his alleged confession was never legally validated. CTA. Subscribe to Deathrow Diaries for more forgotten injustices and raw legal tragedies. His case exposes deep flaws: child execution, coerced confessions, racial bias, and rushed justice. George wasn't just a victim. He became a powerful symbol of how systems can fail, especially under the pressure of racism and fear. George Stinney Jr. didn't just lose his life. He was stripped of his childhood, dignity, and a fair hearing. His story forces us to ask hard questions. How many other children have been forgotten? What have we learned, if anything? If you feel this story matters, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and don't forget to like, share, and ring the bell.